Everybody, welcome back to Sticks and Stones with another little quick carving tutorial with hand tools. And today we're going to practice another type of mouth. We're going to give it a little half a face for scale and so we can get the idea of how to put this type of lip in. All right. So all I'm going to do here is start off by just drawing a little line here, and we'll just quick put some dimensions in with our V tool. Okay. And then we can work on giving ourselves another little type of mouth on our characters. So we'll do something like that real quick. I rounded this over. It was just a little 1x1 or 1x3 piece of basswood. Okay. And I'm going to use the V tool for this. It's one of my favorite go-to tools. All right. Especially when I'm hand carving and I'm using basswood, is a V tool. And you can do a lot of things with just a V tool. This right here is the V tool I'm using. It's about an 1/8 inch V tool. All right. And what I'm going to do is just run it across here, just like that on the top. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing for underneath the nose here, just to take that wood out for now, because really this is going to be more of a lip tutorial. I'm going to run down on the side just like this. All right. I'm going to do the same thing over here, just to give us an idea of what type of where the lip's going to be. So I'm going to dig this out a little bit on this side, so you get an idea of, that would be where his eyes would be. We're not going to make a whole face or anything here, and I'm going to clean that up with my knife just a little. All right. Just so when we do put the mouth in, you can actually get the idea better. All right. So that's all I'm doing this for here. Now, right here on the side of this nose, I'm going to just angle this up for a minute by pushing in, coming over here where we made that cut with the V tool, pushing in. We're going to take that small chip out, all right, to get a little bit of depth. And we'll round that over to the nose just a little bit, under the nose, I mean. And the same on this side here. I'm just going to push in with my knife, make a small V cut, push in, and we'll take that little chip out, all right. Just to get some shadow underneath there. If I don't have enough, I'll just repeat the process. Because what I want to do is form this little mound right here, all right? And then all I'm doing is rounding that over. So then when we put our mouth in, it's going to shape pretty nice. And it'll already be the simple little frowny guy, all right, that we're trying to put in here. His mouth's already going to be shaped the way we want it, in other words. Which this guy's just going to be a grumpy little faced guy, I guess. Wood spirit or whatever character you're making, all right? So just kind of round that over a little bit with your knife, and that'll be good enough, all right? Doesn't have to be perfect. That's all. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just drop my knife quick. Okay. So that's all we're doing here, all right? That's better. All right. So, if we want to make him kind of grumpy, again, I highly recommend using a V tool for making a lot of mouths. Well, let's just see. If we're going to make this guy grumpy, we'll just, of course, have a downward frown. All right. So that's all we need, is a simple little line like that. You can make it higher, you can make it lower, totally up to you. And we're going to run the V tool through that, or at least close to something like that, all right? I'm going to make it fairly deep, just like this. All right, and because of the shape of the V tool, all right, that's going to make a really nice start for a mouth. I mean, he looks grumpy already. All right. Now we could shave up to that, round that off, and let it go underneath that V cut that we made. All right. Like so. And then we're going to take a veiner. All right. Well, that's a small V tool. Something with a small sweep. Okay, like this. Can you see that sweep? Or even something very small. Like this. This one right here would be a little bit smaller also. But if I put just another line underneath that with a veiner, all right, and blend everything in like so. That's all it really takes to get this type of face, okay, of effect on his expression anyway. All because we used the V tool to put that in, all right? Now, if I wanted to make him have a little bit more of a lip, remember in the last lip video we did, I'm just going to bring my knife, the tip of my knife up here, and I'm going to go to the center, and I'm going to push down into that cut. Just like that, to the corner. And you see what it does? It starts making that upper lip. All right. Now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to roll it like this and try and push down into this corner. And try to flatten that into that cut. Just like that. Oops, I don't want to break the tip of my knife. I just reground this knife. All right. And that's all we're doing there. And just by pushing that in, we now have a little expression. We can roll this up underneath just to clean it up. And over here even, I could take my V tool if I don't want to play with it with my knife and just clean that out. All right. Give him a little bit more of a divot right here. And it kind of looks like his mouth's kind of open there. All right. And you have a nice, simple little expression with an easy lip. Easy to do. You could give him a couple of, you could insinuate here a little bit more on that corner. You can make a little line there, give him a little bit more shadow. Okay. You can even come over here to the side and give him a little bit of expressive lines. All right, so he looks like he's definitely wincing or something, you know, or sucking that lip in. All right. So that right there is a nice, easy mouth. Easy way to do it. And you could tell, I mean, this is a V tool here. I wouldn't use this for this usually, but if I ran it up to here and clean that out, come over here, run it up to here and clean that out, we could start a whole face here and just keep going, and we have ourselves a nice little expression and the type of wood spirit we wanted to make or whatever, the type of face that has kind of a grumpier look to him. All right, so a nice easy lip there. Make sure you take these and push them down, okay, like we did in that last video. That was the whole purpose for showing you, because you will have a more realistic lip, all right, or at least get the type of shadow that you want. Push that into that V cut, okay, and start forming the type of expressions that you want. You'll get a little bit better effect than just kind of drawing the line across and hitting it with your Dremel. Push that top lip down, and then you'll start getting the shadow you want to give him a little bit more expressive look. All right, simple, easy. We'll move on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.